Ooh, let me fix this. Welcome back to Tennessee Bassin. It's Christmas time. So, in honor of Christmas, in honor of Santa Claus, I got the hat on today. Let's see. Yeah. It is December 3rd. I previously dropped the winter bass fishing tips video. This will help your angler that you want to buy these baits for. So, show them this video when you give them the gift. Be great for them. A lot of great tips, a lot of useful tips. I use these all the time. Keeps me warm, keeps me happy, makes winter bass fishing as fun as it's supposed to be. I know winter sucks for a lot of people, and it's mostly because they're cold. With this, you're going to stay warm, dry, and having fun. So, I'm going to do a Christmas list in honor of Christmas. This is just going to be some baits. I think a safe Christmas list, okay? If you wanted to get somebody these baits, alright, for Christmas, you can go buy any one of these baits for any person you want. It doesn't matter if this person fishes FLW in the Bassmaster Elite, okay? Or if they're your grandson or your son that's just getting into fishing and wants to do this. Alright? So I'm going to go and I'm going to start off with moving baits. Or I'm going to start off with bottom. Alright, so I'm going to go all through the water column. I'm going to give you the basics of fishing. Alright? And then some soft plastics. Those are very important. I'll get to those. Alright? So, I'm going to start with top water probably. Or no, I said I'll start with bottom, so I'm going to start with bottom. Alright? This is for bottom fishing. Alright? The first item, a swim jig, okay? These are some off-brand swim jigs that my brother got me. It's not a big brand. It has a Googan Squad. This is a black and blue color, by the way. It has a Googan Squad Crack and Crawl Okeechobee Crawl color on the back. It's a green pumpkin. It's like a green pumpkin, black and blue hybrid. And it's a swim jig. You swim it through the brush. It's great around grass. You just swim it. It's got a brush guard. I trim my brush guards, but this is a Christmas list. We're not talking about how I do it. This is kind of a buyer's guide like Tactical Bassin does. Your next one, your regular casting jig or Arky's head style. You're safe getting this for any person. This is actually a Strike King Hack Attack. It has a little rattle. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's pretty loud. This is actually like a chartreuse and black color, and I have a green pepper Pack-A-Crawl on the back. And it just sits up off the bottom like this, and when these tentacles fall, they kind of sit up in the air in the water. My next ones are, and colors for these. Natural colors like a kind of a matte brown or like a green, or black and blue always works. But mostly matte colors. This one I just have in there for really dirty water, just in case. That's the only one I have of its type, though. This is actually a Hoppe's version of a casting jig. Ooh, let me get this top water out of it. This is their caster. It's got a lot bigger head on it, but it sits up way off the ground, and I've got another Googan Squad Okeechobee Crawl on it. These are great jigs, the Hoppe's jigs. Go check them out. I think if you're in and around Mount Juliet, Smyrna, and Lebanon, it's a Hoppe's Harbor Grill at Fate Sanders Boat Ramp and Marina. Great food. They've got a little tackle shop. They hand make their baits. This is actually what most of these are, except the swim jig and the casting jig, or the chartreuse casting jig. This is another great one, a football head. A great football head jig. This is actually a 1/2 ounce. With all these, 3/8 to 1/2 ounce to 3/4 ounce are probably the best sizes. You could get any of those, and that'd be a great gift. So remember, with these jigs, 3/8, 1/2 ounce, 3/4 ounce. That's about all you need. These football jigs, they're meant to kind of lay. This is actually my finesse one. I cut the skirt to trim it so it stands out a lot more, and I've got a Doomsday Tackle little beaver style bait on here. This is another one. This is actually my 3/4 ounce. And I think they have Gamakatsu hooks, great hooks, great brush guards, and I actually have Zoom speed crawls on here. But a football head jig is a great bait too. That's about it for jigs. And this jig is, well, not really a jig, but this bait, it's a jig style. It's kind of a bottom fishing. It is, the basis of it is a skirtless swim jig, but it's different. You swim this bait, but it is a detached football. It's a football head, but it's jointed. So this bait can like move any way it swings. It's just, they call them swivel heads or biffle heads. You can go look up the Tommy biffle head. This is what they are. I've got a Zoom speed crawl on there. I think this is the sunrise color. I'm not sure. I'd have to look into that. But this is a 1/2 ounce with a 4/0 EWG on it. Great bait too. You just swim this across the bottom. But like I said, we're not talking about how I work them. We're just talking about great baits to give the gift of love on Christmas, and or just for yourself if you want to spoil yourself this year. These are all great baits for that. And most of these baits can be found, most of these style of baits, or actually all these, can be found on sportsmansoutfitters.com, the sponsor, or my pro stuff sponsor, kind of the sponsor of my whole operation, my rods, my reels. Go check out Bruin Reels. They are a little bit on the pricey side, but they're worth it. Check out Halo Rods on Sportsman's Outfitters. I'll get into my rods later. And they have their Pro Choice plastics. They have the bullet plastics. They come in 50 packs. 50. That's like 5 of these. 50 pack for $12.99. Great baits. They've got flukes, stick baits, lizards, and much, much more. Go give them a check out. Their link is in the description, or sportsmansoutfitters.com. And like I said, that link will be in the description. My next one is going to be moving baits. So we're kind of moving up in the column. We're going to start off with the chatterbait. This is just a regular, if you're balling on a budget, this is just the regular Z-Man original chatterbait. You can find these at Walmart. You can find them pretty much anywhere. You can find them on Sportsman's Outfitters. This is a 3/8 ounce. This is a green pumpkin color. And I have the Yum. I have a Yum style. It's like a double tail grub. Love that trailer. I also have another one. This is also 3/8 ounce original chatterbait with this is a black and blue color with a Guggen Squad black and blue bandito bug. Also a great bait. 3/8 ounce is your best friend. 3/8 ounce or 1/2 ounce is your best friend with these, both of these. And that's actually the same with the spinnerbait. This is a white spinnerbait with a Rage Swimmer, Strike King Rage Swimmer, white swim bait on the back. We're not worried about that. We're just worried about the spinnerbait. The best colors for these and the chatterbaits, which I don't have a white one right now because I broke mine off, are going to be white, or like shad colors, and bluegill colors, or like the fish that are in that lake. That's what they're mimicking. You're trying to attract the bass because the bass are eating that forage, so you got to match the hatch. Basically, you're matching the color to the bait that they eat. That's about it for that. 3/8 to 1/2 ounce work on both these. If you're looking for a spinnerbait, these give off a little bit of less vibration, but if you're just giving them for a gift, buy whichever ones. Whoever's going to get them is going to love them. They work both best ways. Like I said, these are great gifts for anybody. My next one, these are going to be like midwater, and this is going to be crankbaits, and a special guest, a jerkbait. So I'm going to start off with the jerkbait to get it out of the way. This is a Strike Pro. This is the Montero 110 SP. This is a, like I said, a shad colored jerkbait, and you'll notice a lot of these are shad colored. That's because, again, you're trying to match the hatch. Alright, that is a big deal with bass fishing. But there are other exceptions, but for buying gifts, bass fishing, match the hatch. Like these whites I'm about to show y'all in top water, and like darker colors for darker baits. But this is just a white jerkbait, little pink bottom. Great shad mimicker. You go check out jerkbaits on Sportsman's Outfitters too. I'm telling you, Sportsman's Outfitters has a little bit of everything. They also have hunting stuff and coolers. If you want to get a loved one a great, great, great cooler, Sportsman's Outfitters. Magnificent coolers. They also have crossbows and hunting gear, so if you got a loved one that's into hunting, go check that out too. My next one I'm going to go into is crankbaits, and I'm going to start off with square bills, which is these shallow diving ones. So this is just a little Strike King 1.5, the little crankbaits. Great crankbait, shallow diver, small body. Great for winter fishing if they're up shallow. It's a great substitute for a shallow running Shad Rap. This is a Rebel, little Rebel small crankbait. I think it's the Rebel Deep R Teeny. So this is a kind of finesse version of the Rebel Deep R. It runs like 4 to 8 feet, so it's got a pretty good range, and a lot of this depends on your line and line size. But great bait too. Go check out crankbaits on Sportsman's Outfitters. This is a crawl colored crankbait. This is a fire crawl. I think this is Strike King too, but this is their bigger size. This is a 2.5 or 3, I think 2.5. This is the Bomber. I think this is another Rebel crankbait.
Yeah.
But this is a Bomber. It dives 2 to 5 feet, I think. It's a bigger body crankbait. So square bills in general, remember, match the hatch or crawfish colors. Look up a picture of a crawfish and like natural colors. With this one, I'm going to get into not so square bill. Like this isn't a square bill. This is just a smaller crankbait. This is some of your bigger deep diving crankbaits. This is a chartreuse color. This is actually just an H2O Express brand. This dives 10 to 12 feet, I believe, and a great bait for like ledges and. All right, crankbaits are a big deal. Whoever you're getting this for is gonna love you. Crankbaits in general, everybody's gonna love them. You can't go wrong with a crankbait.
Never.
I'll show you actually another crankbait. And this is a deeper diving crankbait. Alright, you see this? This is a deep diving crankbait. This is 10 to 12 feet compared to this. Alright? This dives down to like 18 to 20 feet. Loud rattles. This is a Strike King 8XD. Big bait. This dives like 12 to 15 feet. This is just a knockoff. I think I got this as a gift one year. When I was beginning bass fishing. But again, I've caught many fish with it. Great baits. And your DT series, your Rapala DTs, like DT6s, DT10s, DT15s, all that, real simple. They're going to love you, whatever crankbait you get them. Crankbaits are the way to go. You cannot go wrong with any crankbait. Just remember to match the hatch. And my final category, or my second to last category, is top water. I need to get one of these out. Where is it at? Alright, so this is actually my top water box. Let's see, one of these, and we'll just get one of these out. Yeah, okay. So next is top water. We're gonna start off with the tried and true, the popper. Go on Sportsman's Outfitters, search popper, or go to freshwater fishing and look up top water. That's gonna be in there along with all these other baits I'm gonna talk about. There's very many of them. That's not the correct. There's a lot of them in there. That's what I'm trying to say. This is a Rapala. No, this is a Rebel Pop R. This is the original, the OG. Great popper. This is actually it's got green on the top and a white on the bottom. And a lot of your poppers, it really doesn't matter the color, but try to get white on the bottom as much as you can. The next one is this one doesn't say it. I think this is a Strike King. This is a smaller popper as well. This is an all white with a red mouth. Great popper, a little bit bigger than the other one, but still, nonetheless, great. That's a little bit lighter, so you have to throw it on a spinning rod. Well, that's way bent out. That's an issue. Not really. This is one of my buzz baits. A buzz bait in general. Mostly black buzz baits with a buzz toads. Alright, I don't have one with me. Mine is downstairs on my other rod. But buzz toads, the Strike King buzz toad, look that up. That is also in Sportsman's Outfitters, I do believe. Go check that out. That is a really great bait. The white and black color both. Either one is great. Go see what Mom wants. The next one is a walking bait. This is just a bigger version of the popper pretty much, except you don't pop it, you walk it. That's about it. Any color's great. Remember, white and black are the way to go. That's just an orange bottom, but I do have other white ones. This is a walking frog. This is great for fishing mats. Again, white and black work best with frogs. These are just the regular Booyah Pad Crashers. Very inexpensive. Work great though. Make great Christmas gifts. And my last, actually no, this is my soft plastic series now. Alright, so you're getting into winter, and a great, or not even getting into winter, you are getting into winter. But just great soft plastics overall are some right here. Oh, another one with the crankbaits. Lipless crankbaits, these are the Bill Lewis rattle traps. Again, match the hatch, this is like a chrome. They come in many colors. And the Strike King lipless crankbaits. I can't remember the name of them. This is my crow box and just kind of a soft plastic box. Zoom is also a great company. Strike King. A crawl style bait for your beginner. These are Zoom speed crawls. And black and blue work really well. Okeechobee crawl, green pumpkins, and other natural colors. Lizards, we're not going to get too much into that because that's not very important. I love fishing crawls though. And the Guggen Squad, Guggen Baits, Crack and Crawl, and Bandito Bug, some of the best baits ever. Another one, soft plastic swim baits. Great baits, again, any colors, natural, and with swim baits and any bait mimicking a bait fish, try to match the hatch. Whites, bluegill colors, great ways to go. Stick baits, where are they? And flukes, we'll talk about flukes real quick. These are the Strike King soft baits. These are the flukes. Actually, these are the, let's see, Blue Glare PL Belly Z2. So these are a soft bait or soft jerk baits or flukes. These Strike Kings were actually made out of Elastec, so they're really stretchy. I mean, if I do that to one of my Zoom baits, they don't do that. They cannot stretch as far. Like, alright, they're harder to break, but like once you do, they're gone. You can't. Whoa, these are actually really tough. The point of the thing is you can tear these easier. See, with this, I couldn't tear it if I tried. Look, there. Okay, so that's another great one. Fluke style baits. Remember, they're just like a jerk bait. Match the hatch with that. That is a big thing with soft plastics in general, and black and blue always works. Stick baits. Stick baits are a great thing too. Mostly black and blue and natural colors. When I mean natural, I mean like your green pumpkins, watermelon red, just a bunch of other stuff. Let's see if I can find some like stick baits that are not way back there. Anyways, y'all know what I'm talking about. Lunker logs, stick baits, whatever you want to call them. The longer version of Ned Riggs. if that helps y'all any. Speaking of Ned rigs, great baits too. These are the Z-Man Finesse TRDs. These are the white lightning color, but they're also made out of Elastex. They make a bunch of great Ned rig baits. I'm going to try to wrap this video up because I know it's getting long. The next one is line. Some great line is Seaguar. Seaguar makes great fluorocarbon. I recommend Red Label or Invisex. If you have the money, go with Invisex or Gold Label. This is the cheaper stuff. This is Seaguar Red Label 12 pound. This is a great universal. And then this is Seaguar Red Label 15 pound. And this is also, if you're running fluorocarbon on the line, I would put this on. This is a great leader line though if you're running bladed fluorocarbon. The next and probably my favorite line, not favorite brand but favorite type of line, Braid. This is a Power Pro 20 pound test, and then I have some 40 pound test. On any rod, I say go a 20 pound test, and it just depends. You can either go with the high vis or the just moss green or whatever color. Excuse me. It's getting cold outside. I'm getting a cough. I promise it's not corona. I love Cortland line. If you have the money, go to cortlandline.com. Get you some Cortland braid. Great braid. They're a little bit pricey, but the color will not fade as Power Pro does. Just go check them out. Great company. Yeah. That's braid. And if you're feeling extra giving and you want to get your loved one, husband, wife if she likes to fish, grandson, kid, if you have the money and you want to get them a reel and rod, Sportsman's Outfitters is a great way to go. And Halo rods. This rod is one of the best rods I've ever held in my hands. This is the Halo XD3 Pro. This is the 7-foot medium heavy. And 7-foot medium heavy with a fast tip is the best all-around rod and reel combo ever. This is the Bruin Paul Elias Legend Series reel. This is the 7 3-to-1. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the 7 3-to-1. Yep, 7 3-to-1. Great rod and reel. I've got 20 pound Power Pro on it. And this is the one with the Zoom Speed Crawl and the Gary LaRue swing head. Great line. If your kid does not know how to cast a baitcaster, get him a spinning rod and reel. A reel I recommend is the Penn Battle 2. It is a saltwater / freshwater reel. Get him the 2000 or 2500 series and the Halo XD3 Pro rods. Like I said, they're coming up again. They make spinning rods. Either a 7-foot medium heavy or a 7-foot medium should do the job. Like I said, you can just throw about any on that, and also a 7-foot medium heavy works great in spinning rods too. Line it up with some 12 or 20 or 15 pound Power Pro or Cortland line. Remember, I prefer Cortland line, but if you can afford it, go with Cortland. If you're balling on a budget, like I said, Power Pro there's nothing wrong with it. I just prefer Cortland. That's about it for this video. That was my Christmas list. Let me know if I missed anything. I'm trying to go a little bit fast because, like I said, I don't know how to edit these videos, so it's kind of a hard thing. One last thing, because I'm a fisherman. I know it's hard. And where's that big box? Where'd that big box go? The empty box. I don't know where it went. Anyways, tackle boxes. These big tackle boxes, little tackle boxes, any tackle boxes. This size, it doesn't matter. Fishermen love tackle boxes, okay? You get them tackle boxes, any kind. I either go with Flambeau or, there's Flambeau and then there's Plano. Love Plano. H2O Express makes a great tackle box too. This is actually their terminal tackle box. Great box. It's heavy duty. It's waterproof. It's got slots for all your hooks. Weights, everything you need. Terminal tackle wise goes in that box. Also, I didn't cover that, but EWG hooks, extra wide gaps. Eagle Claw is a great brand. The Trocar hooks. The 3/0 wide gaps and the 5/0 wide gaps should cover and any tungsten weight. H2O Express makes a great tungsten weight, mostly bullet weights, and get 3/16 and 1/8 ounce. And if you want to bump it up, maybe 1/4 ounce, but nothing too heavy. And that should cover you. That's about all for this video. Remember, go follow the TikTok, okay? I'm going to be posting my fishing adventures on there. It's Tennessee_Bassin 07. Okay? It's got me holding some fish after a tournament, the Matt Carmichael Fun Tournament. Great tournament. That was a awesome thing. We lost a 7-pounder. I'll never forget that moment. But that's about all for this video. Remember, take into consideration, your loved ones will love you even more than they already do. You get them this stuff for Christmas. Promise. And getting into bass fishing is great too. But I might go live again, so be watching for that. And that's about all for this video. I will post before Christmas, but if I don't, I just want to say, Merry Christmas, Rednecks. And I will see y'all in the next one. And I might not post on here for a while, but if I don't, go check out the TikTok, because I will be posting on there. See ya.